going to be able to add. I don't know how I'm going to do that. We'll see how it works. But and then also kind of try to keep up with your. And if you're using something like Repurpose, you would be able to, yes, from scratch. It's a way to get rid of the SCAMers, I guess. So that's the only way they can do it is by doing it from scratch, and then hopefully there won't be. So I'm excited about that. That hopefully there will be only authentic people on there. I don't know. We'll see though. So yeah, totally from scratch, starting from ground zero. Creepy guys, yeah, and the creepy people, exactly. I think we don't know yet though, like if it's gonna be like before you can go live, if you have to go up to 1,000, 500, or what it is. We don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe in the beginning they'll let people do it right away. I'm hoping for that, but I don't know.
Yes, TikTok is changing.
They're saying be one of the first 1,000 to get on. There's millions of people in the United States. I doubt that that's going to happen, but I'll try. I'm going to be on there at midnight on September 6th. So in the morning, September 6th in the morning at midnight, 12:01 or whatever, trying to post. We'll see what happens. Raquel, are you fine? You too? Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. And yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. It's exciting. It's not that far away. It's only a couple weeks away. Which I'm also losing everything all over the place. I am also trying to order school right now, so I've got my books. I don't know if you can move my stuff.
I'm trying to set this up so we can watch this live with one of my community members, Jamie Jeff.
A 10th grader this year, and so we're just trying to go through things and see what we want to do new and different and keep their attention and whatever. So I just feel like August comes and I have to do that. I wait till August because I have to enjoy summer. But anyways, if you are new and you're hopping on now, make sure you hit the follow, hit my name up here and hit follow. Otherwise, go to my profile and tap on the LINK there, and you can, sorry. Interesting. Let me see if I can
Hey,
do this.
Juan.
Top chat, live chat. There we go. I got the live chat. Hello. Thanks for hopping on YOUTUBE. I'm not, for some reason, it's not showing me the chat. We'll figure this all out. But anyways, so at that point, I ended up having to work full time.
Inside of my community, digital marketing.
I've seen both ends of the stick. So before, when I was doing daycare, I was watching people's children who, were having a hard time, especially the mamas, struggling, having to leave their children, and then hearing this horror stories of the places they had been before they found me. Just terrible. But I love those children like they were my own. And one of my daycare children, I had them all till they went to school, by the way. And one of them, the mom said when she walked in my door, she just knew that this was where her name was Caitlin, where Caitlin needed to be. And I hope that was the way everybody felt. But anyways, I still saw their hearts being torn. It's hard to leave your child and be gone all day. And then, then fast forward 20 some years later, and then it was me leaving my children. And my heart ripped out every morning when I would go to my van and I would, I wonder if, I don't know why this is so dark. But anyways, I would go to my van and I would, I just teary-eyed drive to work and know what I was missing. And that was really, really hard for me. So, hey, Brandon, you're hopping on here. What are you doing now? What are you doing with your life? I'm talking about that time when I was working with you. I was talking about how hard it was to leave my kids at home and what a struggle it was. Now, I loved my job. I did water and fire restoration. I got big muscles when I was doing that. And I worked with Brandon. How are you doing? Work, but I love anywhere I am, even if it's crap, cleaning up poop and whatever it is. But anyways, sadly you are. Is Claire there today? I should ask if my daughter's there today. But there was a little drama with her last night, which we're not going to talk about on here. Okay, keep that private. That's all private. But thanks for saying hi, boys. Love you guys, and I miss you.
Welcome in.
Thanks, Michelle. Love it. Michelle, you're awesome. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining. I was just saying hi to some of my old people that I used to work with. I'm not sure. Love you. Bye. Bye-bye. Have a good, hopefully you're taking your lunch break.
Just like I'm doing right now.
Anyways,
Normally I am live
well, thanks for stopping and saying hi, Michelle. So many people today. It's awesome. So anyways, I found myself working full time and just the struggle with working and being away from your kids. And then I'd come home and I'd make supper and I'd conk out on the couch exhausted. And then the next day, do it all over again. And then, weekends were like catch up. You try to get all the errands done and the groceries. And Sunday, I'd take a nap. And then I would try to be ready for the week. It was just so hard. So when I found this, and actually there's a good, an amazing, I don't know what you call light at the end of the tunnel. I ended up meeting my husband through Catholic Match, and I've been married now for 2.5 years. He's awesome. I love him so much. So there was good at the end of that. But last year, I ended up getting a foot injury or injuring. It's actually a foot condition, and I wasn't able to work full time anymore. So God was kind of like, all right, hey, you need to stay home. And hey, Raquel, thanks for the roses. So then I found myself not working and not making money, and it was really hard. And then I saw my friend Carrie come on, and now I am not like a lot of people will see this program. It's Legacy 2.0. I'll be a complete stranger to you. I had the benefit of knowing my friend. My friend Carrie came across FB, and she's someone that I used to babysit when she was a little girl. So I knew her and I trusted her. I already had that trust factor there. So she came across and she said, that's
what happened to me, my friend Tracy.
That she had made $50,000 with this program in 30 days. And I was like, oh my gosh, Carrie, I was like,
We're gonna send her
congratulations,
a
it's
Jamie
FB.
Harden.
So you're like, that's awesome, congratulations. I'm like, what are you doing? And she said, I think she worded it, she was a digital marketing coach. And I was like, oh, thank you, I love it. And I was like, okay, so I was happy for her. Okay, that's one side of me. Then the other side of me was like, I was like, okay, I thought digital marketing was something you needed a college degree for. So I thought, that must be what she went to school for. And I went on with my life. Another 6 weeks went by, about that, a month or 6 weeks. So it was the end of summer last year. And I saw her again on FB scrolling, and she said that she had made, she came, was telling everybody this, that she had made $100,000 with this program in 67 days. And I was like, holy cow, I was like, is this something that I can do? What, how can I learn this? And she sent me a message, and it was like a personal message on Messenger, and she said, absolutely, you can totally do this, Jamie. And she sent me the information. All right, so your next step is to get the information. You have to go to my profile, tap on the LINK, and get the information. It's thankfulalwaysdailypay.com. Put in your email and get the information. If you followed me already, make sure that it's me. And the way to tell is by following me right now on my live and going to my profile while you're on my live. Put in your email, because there are a lot of fake ones out there. I'm never going to DM you. I'm never going to DM you first. I'm never going to message you first. I'm never going to do WhatsApp or any of all those weird things. Never going to ask you for money. Nothing weird, okay? All I'm going to do is speak to you through email. So you have to go to my profile, tap on the LINK, and put your email in. And then this is how automations work. Automatically, you're going to get an email from me. All right, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to be directed to a page where Michelle O'Neill is going to come on, and she's the person who created this whole program. She's a multimillionaire. She's going to come on and explain it. It's a 12-minute video. It's pretty short. She's got some testimonies in there. It's awesome. And then in the background, this is how automations work. I'm not physically sending it. That's automatically set up. You're going to get an email from me. Okay, it's not so automated that I won't respond to you, because I will respond if you have any questions. If you reply to that email, I'm a real person, I will answer you. But in that email, you're going to get my free guide. It's a PDF, so it's at the very bottom of the email. Just click on it. It's a 5-minute read. You don't have to print it. I printed it just to show you, but you can print it if you want to. But it's called the Freedom Formula Blueprint. You might hear people talking about a blueprint. It's how to make 10K in 30 days. Now, will you make 10K in 30 days? I don't know. I don't know what your work ethic is. I don't know how you're going to do, but the only way to find out is to get this free blueprint. So you have to go to my profile, tap on you have the ability to make $900 a day. And that's because you get 4 income streams with this program. You have 100, 300, 600, and 900. So yes, that's the cost. You get to choose which one works for you. I'll go through that in a second here. So when I got the information from my friend Carrie, hey Michelle, who in the comments, put a 1 in the comments if you don't know what digital marketing is. And I'm going to tell you what digital marketing is, but put a 1 in the chat if you don't know, or if you didn't know when you first found this program. I had no clue. And so I have since learned that there are so many things you can do with this program. Digital marketing, like I said, I thought it was something, I really think, like looking back last summer when I saw this, I think I thought it was like computer programming. I had no idea. I didn't know what it was, okay? I know that marketing, I hear people being in marketing for companies and things like that, and I'm like, okay, that must be like advertising, right? Okay, that's not what this is. Digital marketing is advertising. You're advertising yourself. You're learning how to market something. So what digital marketing is marketing your business. You're learning how to promote your business. It could be a pre-existing business. It could be you could learn how to create products. I'm on YT right now, also on my tablet, but it's like really dark. I don't know why it's dark, guys. I'm so sorry. But my face is light. Everything else is like really dark and shadowed. I'm not sure why. Brand new tablet. I don't know. I'll have to try to figure this out later. But anyways, so digital marketing is the promoting of your business digitally. So there's no physical product. When you need to get something or you're looking for something, where do you go? Your phone, right? If I'm watching a movie and I see an actress there, I gotta look up the movie. I'm terrible. I gotta look up the movie. I gotta look up the actress. I gotta be like, okay, oh yeah, I know where she's from. I do that all the time. If we need something, this is another thing. If I need something that's not like a perishable, okay, we get all our fresh fruits and vegetables at the grocery store, but anything else that I could actually order online, I do. I order it. I look it up first to see how expensive it is or how cheap it is, and I order it because boom, next day I can have it here, right? So our world is digital. Everything we do, when I go to a restaurant, I always look up the menu ahead of time so I can be prepared, right? I can't tell you how many times those restaurants or those cafes have a crappy website. They need this program. So we teach you how to promote your business. We show you how to do it. It's step by step. It is daily mentorship. It's hand holding. I'm here to help you. So if you're interested in getting the information, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen when you get the information. Go to my profile. Actually, you can go right up here. Just tap on my name twice. And you can put in your email then and the LINK. You go to my profile, get the LINK, and put in your email and get the information. It's it's knowledge. Knowledge is power, right? How many of you are struggling? How many of you out there are living paycheck to paycheck, struggling with that? Let me just see how many I have. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna take that thing off. And I don't know how this thing goes on on YOUTUBE, because like I said, I'm live on there. I have like a light on here too, but it is just not bright, and I don't know why. It's so odd. Oh, there's the camera. I mean, that's the camera. I don't know why it's not why it's not bright. I'll have to figure that out. So weird. Anybody else do two platforms at one time? Try to film on two platforms? What are your tips? How do you make it be bright? I don't know why it's not bright. And I wasn't expecting the tablet to be up and down instead of sideways like my computer screen. So it's so odd.
Yes, I'm doing Facebook and YT.
First of all, I want to know who is struggling out there. I asked Jesus to send me those struggling mamas that are looking for a way to make money from home. That's where I was last summer. I was looking for a way. I wasn't making money anymore because I had developed this foot condition. I wasn't working anymore. And I found a way to make money from home because my friend Carrie came across. And it was an answer to prayer for me because I'm able to work from home. This is based around a 2-hour workday. It doesn't cost a lot of money to get started. There are no monthly fees with this. There are so many no's with this program. No monthly fees, no DMing people. You do Facebook and YT as well. Awesome. So how do you do it? Do you do it on a tablet? Or do you have two phones? How do you do it? It's Team Daily Pay. I think that's right.
I have two phones and my laptop.
People's calling. The picture looks like my friend Raquel.
I'm Kara. Like, take care of yourself.
Okay, so I've done the laptop twice, but when I do the laptop, it's bigger and it's right here, like literally right here. So then it's totally at my side, which is kind of happening with YT right now with my tablet. Oh, you're Kara. Like, take care of yourself. Okay, Team Daily Pay. You look so much when they're far away. You look just like Raquel. I don't know if you've seen her at all, but just the brown hair and whatever, and my old lady glasses.
LOL. It's okay. I always look like somebody else.
Hey, Team Daily Pay. That's what I have to remember. I'm so terrible at that. Oh my gosh.
Team Pay Daily.
Bridget, whatever your name is, that's what it is. I said, look like somebody else. Oh, it's just a little picture. It's just a tiny little picture on there that I'm going by. But Kara, I am so sorry. I called you Raquel earlier too. So anyway, so when I'm on YT on my laptop, it's bright. It's fine. But now that I got this new tablet, for some reason it's dark. I gotta just not let it bug me and just go with it, right? Go with the flow. I can do that. I can go with the flow. So when I got that information from my friend, I just like, okay, I'm going to go through my green checks. Of course I had negative things. I had negative thoughts in my head because we all have those. And us women, I think, are terrible with that. We let ourselves, we're like, hi from Las Vegas. I'm in Minnesota. Thanks for saying hi. Glynis, nice to meet you. Make sure you hit the follow if you're new here. Otherwise, I have free information for you if you tap on my LINK in my bio. So when I got my information, like I said, the negative thoughts were terrible. Hey, Rebecca, thanks for hopping on. Rebecca, I love those videos with your hair down. So pretty. So when I got the information, of course, I had those thoughts of Jamie, so my friend who I got it from, Carrie, she's like a Barbie-looking person. She's like this beautiful blonde woman. And so then I have all those thoughts of, Jamie, you are not as pretty as her. I didn't even have a TikTok account. I thought TikTok was bad. Like, my kids were banned from using it until, so my adult children were like, oh my gosh, Mom got a TikTok. But whatever, I didn't know you could make so much money on this platform. So anyway, so you don't know what you don't know. So then I had these negative thoughts.
Same here. I thought TikTok was dancing cat and dog videos.
To me, that was like, I feel like God was putting there, was saying, Jamie, you can totally do this. This is you. And I could see myself doing this every day. Thought TikTok was dancing cat and dog videos. I didn't even know that it was dancing. I just thought it was bad. I mean, everybody had, especially in the homeschool groups, keep your kids away from TikTok. Like it's supposed to be really bad. So my kids couldn't do it. Kids are smart though. If they have a phone, they know how to put on the app and take it off really fast. So you don't even I'm sorry, but some of my kids did things like that. Not the younger ones don't even have phones yet. But that's a whole other story. When do you give your kids phones? But anyways, so my green checks when I got the information was, this is a master resale rights program. So what that means, yeah, exactly. So what that means is that when you invest in the program, you get the master resale rights. So you are able to resell this class over and over, just like a college class that you're taking or a community ed course that you're taking. You're the one that's owning it. You're the one that gets to resell that course over and over without another green check, no monthly fees.
So on my TikTok, if I do it this way, I can send it to 15
people at a time. You have a $39 website fee that goes to our creator. That's how she makes her money. She gets it from that $39 website fee, and she sells the program too. And then you also have there's ways of making multiple streams of income. And in fact, my friend Jess was talking this morning. I was listening to her. She has 20 streams of income. Okay, this starts you out. This is why it's a great beginner program, because it starts you out with 4 streams of income: the 100, the 300, the 600, and the 900. 4 streams of income coming in, set up for you, done for you. You just have to hook up your automations. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Master resale rights means that you get to earn 100% profit. So this is not, that's another green check, by the way. So this is not one of those, it's not an MLM. And I think MLMs are actually what, pyramid schemes, what they used to call it that. I don't know why, but it's because there's like an up line and a down line. And then it makes it, and then I'll make it where you can't. Yeah. Hey, Jenna, thanks for hopping on. What are you talking about? That is disgusting. All right, well, I'm praying for you, but you know what? We don't need to be gross. God bless you. Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully you didn't have to see those yucky comments. Gross. So anyways, green check master resale rights. Was going to explain what an MLM. An MLM is something, this is something I didn't want to do. I did used to do Avon, and I made like 26%, and I basically covered what I was buying. And I had an older lady that was above me, and I would pick up my product from her and deliver all the product. That's how it worked. Nowadays it's all delivered. but that was where she would make a percentage of what I was selling. So that's where you get that pyramid thing from. This is not an MLM. In fact, now, since I became a mom and I'm not doing Avon, I've looked into those things, and I just don't want, it just never felt right for me. Being able to make a small percentage, you'd have to sell a lot of water bottles. You'd probably make $3 if you were in TikTok shop selling these water bottles, when you could make $900 a sale with this program. Like, I want that high ticket. I wanted it all when it's hard to. So that's why I got this program. So, delete the guy's comments, Jamie. I don't know how to delete them. You can delete the comment. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing how I can delete it. That's gross. Whatever. Just go on. I did block him, bless him, and release him, but I don't know how to do that. Some people are so gross. It's so weird. But anyways, like, scroll on by. Why do you gotta be mean? So not an MLM. It's not like that. I know I looked into like doing oils or doing these other things, and nothing against those, because I know I have a lot of friends that do those things and they're amazing and the product is good. They believe in the product. I think that this would really help you to, hey, love your content. Hey, Ray, thank you. Just a few months. So I love that this program could actually help those type of things. If you have an MLM type business, whether it's oils, or I know a lot of the new things are like energy drinks, or like, I don't even know if it's like vitamins and things like that. A lot of those type of products are coming up. You can use this program to promote your business. I see a lot of people doing those, and I think, oh, you could totally use this. This would really help you. It'd help you to make money with selling this program, and also helping your business, your pre-existing business. So Master Resale writes green check, 100% profit, green check. That means if you make a $100, a $300, a $600, or $900 sale, it goes right into your bank account, straight to your bank account. No recruiting with this program. You do not have to go into people's DMs. You don't have to bug friends or family, and you do not have a quota. I know a lot of those MLM type businesses, you have a quota. You have to get up to a certain percentage, or that's your goal every month, right? We don't have that. What you put into it, though, you're going to get out of it. All right? No 2-hour workday. Did I mention that? 2-hour workday. Green check. So basically, it's because this is it's like 90% automated. Everything is automated. So you can work your 2-hour workday, which is going live. It's making 2 to 3 forms of content. It can be a super short video. So I'm going to get a sip of water. Just do a video, little 5-second video, some fun music, some words on the screen that we tell you how and what to put. You'll know how to do it once you're doing it. You'll be able to do that on your own, but we have all those examples. We have exactly what for you to do for your content. So making those 2 to 3 forms of content, going live, and then sending out emails, because that's how we communicate with people, is through the email system. So we have a live actually this week. So if you want to get in on our live, I wrote it down, Thursday at 11 a.m. Central Time Zone, we have a free webinar. For me, the webinar was how like my friend Carrie sent me a webinar link, and it just kind of put everything together. I got the information from her, but to see the live webinar just helped, it put it all together. I loved it. So you can get an LINK from me by going to my profile, tapping on my LINK, put in your email, and I'm going to be sending out that information. I'm going to be sending it out tomorrow, and I'll send it again on Thursday morning also. Tomorrow's already Wednesday. Holy cow. How is this week going?